In Sydney, we used to play. I think the Lifesaver was still going. Might have finished by then, but certainly the Civic Hotel, the Antler. And one night in April was particularly memorable because they closed down one of the gigs that all the bands at that time used to play, which was actually under a skyscraper near Central Railway, and that was the Stagedoor Tavern. And Pat J, the promoter there, had more or less advertised a riot, and a riot he got. By the time we did the sound check, the entire block had been cordoned off by riot police. And we did the sound check. I remember it was with a band called Outline, and Matt Finish was supporting as well. And see, Pat had put on the posters, Midnight Oil, destroy the stage door. So originally we'd intended to come with some jackhammers and picks and stuff and completely do a job on the place, because whilst it was a fantastic club to play, it had always been an incredible fire trap. And Pat J used to turn off the air conditioning so people would drink a lot more of his beer. And on that particular night, by the time we arrived, there was about 1,750 people inside a gig that was licensed for 129 as a wine bar. And there was about another, at least 500, 600 people outside who started to pelt the police with rocks and bottles and stuff. So we went in and we did the shows were very short in those days because you just sort of had to get on and get off. And we did our 45, 50 minutes and managed to escape out the back way. We'd organised beforehand, if there was a fire, we were going to lock ourselves in this huge industrial fridge. And if there had been a fire that night, 1,500 of those 1,750 people would have died. There was no doubt about it. It was an incredibly reckless and stupid time.
The disco credits keys! I can't believe this. This specimen must be wiped out at all costs.
There's no way we could pull out. There definitely would have been a riot if the Oils hadn't played. But that was the climate of the times. I mean, you've got to remember the bands at the time that were really doing it were, in the pub circuit, were Cold Chisel, with the Angels, with the Rose Tats, with Dragon, Matt Finish, early version of In Excess. And a lot of those bands had been influenced by people like Radio Birdman and early versions of the Saints. It was a very exciting period, but not sort of one I'd want to repeat, really.